All right, here we go. We are here. We are here on planet Earth. And today is your day, everyone. I mean, today is, no, you know what? Scratch that. This week is your week. You ready for it? You gonna get out there and be fearless today? Huh? You're gonna be that fearless motherfucker? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna get out there and get dirty and let the world know that you're alive? Huh? You're gonna go out there and shop for a new pair of sneakers and the same old socks you've been wearing for the last 3 days? Like you got that taekwondo going on, living on your body from ankle down? You're gonna let the world know that you aren't afraid of double dipping your feet in that rotten cotton? Huh? And ladies out there, women out there, let your tits out. You still wearing that bra from freaking 3 weeks ago or whatever? Maybe you should unstrap that damn thing and let those little milk muscles relax, Let them live a little bit. Stop trying to treat them like they're seeing their own shadows, like they're going to be giving off like 6 more weeks of winter. We got to get out there, everybody. We got to, because this week is our week. We aren't taking steps anymore. Nah, we aren't doing that this week. We're taking elevators. We're taking elevators to give us a much bigger and brighter future this week. Forget that step shit. All right? That's what we're doing. You ready? Well, let's get into this episode. What's going on, everybody? Here we go. We're on that episode 14, and thank you for joining me today. Happy day to you once again, you little spam javelin throwers, huh? Welcome to beginning of the week, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let us know how we're doing. Leave a comment or hit that voicemail number. We got that lined up and everything. It's a Google voicemail. So, leave your name. Don't leave your name. Tell us what's going on with you, and hopefully, we can put that up online and let our viewers know what's going on. We didn't get anything this week, but we got that text a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, about that kid with that, with that hair. He's got that greasy hair. And, he's pouring Valvoline into his soul, and it's leaking out of his freaking membrane. So, sorry, got to get a hit of this. Woo, H2O. But, again, hit the subscribe button. Let us know what's going on with you guys. Get in there. Get in there, you little cutlets of freaking spam chowder. Come on. Again, javelin your little, your little brother with a piece of freaking, stovetop sirloin or some leaky mashed potatoes or something. So, anyways, it's Monday, the 16th, 2023. And again, we are here on planet Earth. So, happy Martin Luther King Jr. holiday today, to all of you guys out there who are listening. And happy belated birthday to that to that gentleman, to Mr. MLK Jr. His birthday, it came, it went. But for all you guys that didn't know that, his birthday was on January 15th. So, but boy, man, I was thinking about it earlier today, and I'll tell you one thing. Boy, what a brave and courageous man Martin Luther King Jr. was. Fighting for, civil rights and ending segregation in the United States. That's a true leader, And he did it by peaceful protests. And that's just to make his point. He didn't have to use, what we use nowadays with, walking into a dang grocery store and lighting it up with a dang, a bazooka or a dang, grenade, or anything like that, All he did was just hold up his hand and say, like, we aren't doing that. That takes a special type of individual to do something like that. Especially in the 1950s. Can you even imagine? Can you really imagine? What it would have been like? Damn, man, I was born in 81. I don't know. I haven't been through we got racism all over the place. I don't think that's ever going to go away. It's just what it is. It's in many regards, it would be nice, for it to come to an end, come to a halt. I just don't think it's going to ever happen. That's just a part of our society, But damn, to do that in the 1950s, when there's people out there that are, that if you're at you're in a different, different skin tone and everything, and people are out there just getting freaking buck wild on you, because you don't stand for the same thing that they do, you don't practice the same values, because you're one way and they're another, but truly both sides should just come to a mutual understanding about how life is. It doesn't matter about the skin color or anything on you. But just imagine, man, you're like, to be called like names at every turn. I know it still happens today and everything, but back then, to be called, I can't say, certain terms or anything like that, because that's just not in my bloodstream. My heart doesn't pump out those certain types of vocabulary, but just to be shunned from all sides and all walks of life and everything, and dang, man, you got to have the damn. You really have to have had like guts, guts and the fortitude, really, to say like what's happening here is not, it's wrong. Change is needed. Change is needed just because, like, to give everyone the same rights, as the next man in line or woman, or, in this case, God, who knows what. We don't even know what we're switching sides. We're playing damn baseball with a basketball, or a dang we're trying to hit a baseball with a hockey stick or with an ice skate. It's just pretty damn ridiculous. Sorry, man, this mic is all over the place today. And dang, man, I look like I've been like I stuck my face is red as can be right now. Looks like I've been, giving Satan a damn back massage with my freaking cheekbones. But, but yeah, to give the same rights to every man, woman, her, she, you pick that pronoun out, because you ask me, man, that's extremely bold, to do something like that, to stand up for something that isn't right, and if you're the only one to do it. I mean, damn. I can't say that I've done that. Like, I've probably done that maybe 5 times in my entire life. I think the boldest thing I've done to start this week out with is, I went to the grocery store and I'm in there shopping and getting a couple things that I needed. And then I ran into the section that I've ignored for like 5 years, 6 years. And that's that cereal aisle. That cereal section. Because I never buy cereal. But for some odd reason, I just had an urge or an impulse to buy, some fiberistic, material. And so I'm looking around, and man, I swear I spent like 15 minutes trying to pick out which one I wanted. Problem is, I kept teetering back and forth between, should I get this one or should I get that one? There's so many choices, so many of them. And, growing up, you maybe had a total of, damn, man, I was born in the 80s, so, we probably had a total of maybe 10 or 15 choices, of cereal that you could, pick from. And, they had Golden Grahams, they had Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, man, what are that? Oh, Rice Krispies. Yeah, Rice Krispies with those damn 3 pervy hobbits just on the box throwing bags of or pieces of rice at each other. They're getting really naughty and nasty on the dang cover. I'm sure there's plenty of parents that are like, no, we are not getting that, because who knows if you take a spoonful of that, if all of a sudden you're going to transform into some little, pervert, I guess. Who knows? Turn that box around or flip it inside out or something, but stay away from those little bastards, But that's what we had. We had a couple brands here and there. But now you walk through the damn cereal aisle and all that stuff, and you're running into dang I don't know, let me think of something. Tropicana Crunch. And I'll let you know one thing. I'm not doing that. I don't like my cereal, tasting like a damn citrus Florida feed bag or whatever, Or or what's another thing? I ran into damn crackling. What was it, man? Crackling Keto. Oat bran. Whatever the hell that is. Are we crackling like pig skin? Little what are they? Crackles, crokles or whatever, Crooklins. We're snapping those into cereal bowls and feeding little young adults with that, oat bran, Miss Piggy's, backside. I mean, I don't know. It's just some of these flavors, I just, you know, they really have taken a turn for the worst, if you ask me, man. But plus, should I, I thought about it while I'm like looking at all the cereals, and I'm like, should I be buying the cereals that I'm looking at, that fits my age? Should I be chomping on some damn Cinnamon Toast Crunch at the age of 41? So now, I got all these questions and thoughts and all this other stuff about, and this is me just picking out cereal. Should I buy something that's more healthy or with less sugar, or, but what's the point? What's the point of doing that when I rarely buy cereal in the first place? All these decisions, I'm thinking about it, and I'm standing there, and my mindset just, kicks into like all of these decisions is all over damn, breakfast material. Material that's, that I don't buy very often. What I should have done is I should have just bought, I don't know, something that would be, something that I know that I would like and probably won't sit in my cupboard or anything like that. But, damn, what was I gonna, shit, man. What was I gonna, oh, yeah. But I guess, to have that impulsive act going through me and me trying to debate over whether I want, this early morning dinner, so to speak. One thing I told myself that this year what I was going to be more of was I was going to be more decisive this year. And that means having more courage. I'm beginning to understand that people don't really care for a person that can't make up their mind. And, I should make a decision faster, like, even if it's just picking out cereal. I need to be more decisive. I need to be more just, we talked about moments a long time ago, but I need to really say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with my plans, and not get the eerie feeling of failure or anything in that regard, Because remember, we're up in this elevator. We ain't taking stairs, We're getting out there, people, That's decision making. That's what it is. And I think that, okay, I'm not going to compare myself to it, but, I need to be more like Martin Luther King Jr. And I can't even compare me to Martin Luther King Jr. when, I'm sure Martin Luther King would be walking through the cereal aisle and being like, I want that shit, And that's what it is, I think, really you can't compare him, cereal versus civil rights. You can't do that, There's no way. But that's just one of those things that, I'm sure I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you can't compare the two. I'm sure you can't, because for one, we're talking about one of the greatest advocates to ever live. And then you got me, you know, a guy that has a large heart, but knows very little about a lot and a lot about very little. You know, I mean, you search it if you're searching for some sort of answer or something from me or whatever. Like I could try to, spat out a couple, you know, a couple little quips or I don't know, maybe give you like a flavor of suggestion for like maybe a brief 15 seconds, but the rest of it, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'll say, I'll never know what I'm talking about. That's just what it is. I'm like, I'm kind of like what that old saying is, instead of the jack of all trades, I'm that Zach of all trades, But in this case, again, no pun intended. So if I really think about it, I guess you could say I'm that half and half. More heavy on one half than the other, I guess. If that makes any sense. I mean, who knows? But yeah, got to be more decisive. Got to really get my shit together. And that's just what it is, and that's something that I'm going to work on, and that's the way it is. So but anyways, happy birthday once again to Martin Luther King Jr. And again, I thank everyone for joining me today, and thank you for everything you did, Martin Luther King. You've made this place just a little bit better. I say a little bit. You made this place a lot better than it was and how it was. R.I.P. MLK. If you know what that is. So, but damn, man, what else has been going on? What else has been going on today? Or at least the beginning of the week. How have you guys been? The week just started. You guys got any goals or accomplishments or anything you want to get into or whatever? Hit that number up. 828-630-9575. Sorry. Been out there. Been out there. So, what else has been going on? What else has been going on for the beginning of the week? I guess we can jump into some news real quick. There's not a lot going on, but some things have been going on. It looks like Lake Superior University has banned a number of phrases and words for the entire year. And so apparently, they've been doing this list ever since 1976, give or take. So again, that was before my time, and probably before a lot of whoever's out there listening to this. Who knows? Probably before your time too. But so at the top of the list, it looks like they they want to do away with the term GOAT, greatest of all time, which is fine by me because I'm so sick of the fucking term, to be honest with you, and I hate to use those exploits out of my sometimes my mind comes out of my mouth. I mean, I wish it was the other way around, but then I'd be real lost. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I'd be I mean, I'd have to wear, I mean, not just one collar with a couple bells and whistles and everything. I mean, you'd have to really strike up a whole, um, I don't know. You'd have to rip off one of Prancer or Dancer's freaking, um, whatever they hold their reins with and whatever. You know, they got bells all over the place. You know, strap one of those around my fucking forehead and, you know, see if I don't get lost. Then, I mean, knowing me, I will. So, but oh yeah. So Lake Superior. Sorry, man, getting off topic. Shit, you know, it happens. You know. But yeah, a couple more of those words and everything that they want to remove. Let's see. Gaslighting is one. Moving forward. Amazing. Absolutely. Which is kind of weird. But like, how are you gonna discredit the word absolutely? But what's another one? Oh, does that make sense? I mean, that's a question. Like, it's a very, very, very easy question. And that's probably the reason why they're removing it. What's another one? Oh, it is what it is. So, that's just, I don't know. If you ask me, I say tear up that list, and who cares, really? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Anyways, okay, moving on. So apparently there was a thing in the UK about a woman had called a man bald, and he is trying to sue her, or something along those lines. But he went to the HR department and said that she was sexually harassing him because she called him bald. And I'm just letting you know right now that I think men, if this is true, who knows, but I say I think men got that point. We got 1 point. Women 15, man 1. And I know that a lot of people think that there's just that men are a bunch of just perverts rummaging around, just like trying to stick their crotch into fucking anything that has an opening or whatever, or some guys out there back behind some fern, or some oak tree, maybe, and it's a strong oak, but he's out there trying to like show his asshole to his neighbor or whatever, and I get that, or I don't get it, because I mean you got to be some whacked out creepo, to really get out there to want to show your neighbor that. But that guy's the one that should be hit with that sexual harassment suit, not some bald guy. You can't help that, follicle or 18 or Pantene pro whatever that is, man, is not doing your scalp right. Age happens. What are you going to do about it? But damn, man got 1 point. 1 point. Workplace. That's what I'm saying. So, well, I guess we'll see how that goes, huh? What else has been going on? Oh, yeah. The NFL playoffs. Boy, they were, it was pretty good games. Can't believe Jacksonville came back. That was crazy, man. Like, dude throws 3 interceptions in the first 5 minutes or whatever. and Trevor Lawrence. He's out there. You know, just trying to spiral balls into the other players' hands, and he did a great job doing that. That was first half, and then second half, somehow this, magnificent what's that dude that used to be on those romance novels or whatever, and girls used to really juice out in their nether regions for what's that dude called, man? He had that long blonde hair, kind of looks like Hulk Hogan's younger, better looking brother, I guess. I don't know. He was on those, what is it? Can't believe it's not Butter or whatever. Fabio. That's that cat's name. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence looks like, Fabio's nephew, younger nephew, but he's out there winging balls around, scores 30 points and beats the Chargers. No way. Damn, Jacksonville it's crazy that they're even there, man. But Minnesota took that heartbreaking loss against New York. Their quarterback New York's quarterback just let them have it, man. And that's just what it is. The Bengals beat the Ravens. The Dolphins almost beat the dang Bills. And that, now since Minnesota's out and the Dolphins are out, I really don't have anyone to really pull for or anything, but Super Bowl odds, right? I'm taking it. I'm calling it right now. Right now on this Monday, beginning of the week, I'm saying Super Bowl team, San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a lot of red around that stadium. So, what else? Oh, but tonight, since we're starting out this week, we got tonight's game. It's Dallas versus Tampa. The odds against Dallas are pretty high, since they're playing in Tampa. Brady's 7-0, I think, against Dallas. So, I think we all know how that's going to turn out. I believe. I mean, hey, who knows? What else? Oh, hey, let me give you a score real quick for the old Super Bowl. And then, then I'm gonna dip on out of here. I got a couple more things to do, but I just wanted to say happy Martin Luther King Jr. and celebrate this holiday with you guys. So, final score. Chiefs, I think, are going to win. I'll say 27-17. I hope I'm wrong because, to be honest, I'm tired of Patrick Mahomes. Really, he's not my, my choice of choice of flavor. Not meaning that in, skin tone, color terms or anything like that. Nothing like that, or just because he has, that wiener on him, like I don't, I'm just saying that I'm just tired of him. And his little brother, this little freaking brother, he's out there right now all jumped up on kitty glitter and trying to, again, maybe he's the one that's hiding behind that strong fern outside trying to show his neighbor his asshole. You know what I'm talking about? Woo, boy. Woo. Dude, have some respect for yourself, And if you can't do that, at least do it for your brother that's bringing in your family a fortune. So, but damn, man, yeah, that's what's been going on with me this week. or at least the beginning of this week. So, but yeah, man. Again, I just wanted to say, it's been great to be with you guys today, and I think this episode was a little bit better. Last episode, I'm not going to apologize for it or anything like that, but last week, just didn't get enough sleep. My mind was frazzled like a freaking, like a half-eaten freaking McDonald's nugget, and I struggled a lot last week trying to hold it all together. I couldn't get the feeling that I wanted to have last week. I couldn't get there. I just ran out of juice, man. Sometimes it just happens that way, and then when it does, I struggle. And sometimes I just get down on myself, and I know I shouldn't, but sometimes that's just the way life goes. So, but this week is a much better week than last week, or at least last Monday, I should say. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think we're gonna roll out of here, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful week, and I hope that everyone is treating you nicely, and I hope that you're doing the same, vice versa. You're treating them nice, they're treating you nice, because only positive things come back on people that are, truly in that position. So, get out there and go do something for somebody. So, yeah, I think that's it, everybody. So, next week, I don't know what we're going to be talking about. I never know what I'm going to be talking about. So, except like today was a special day. It's that holiday. That MLK Jr. So, happy birthday again to you. And we'll see you next week, all right, guys? We're going to go out with that little harmonica. Or whatever, I can't do that thing, I know something like that, but, yeah, we're going to go out that way. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next time, all right? Stay true to yourself.